Tune in, you know we have a lot to say, 'cause it's all about love and it's all about faith. Come join us as we live and grow. It's time to tune in to the MelnMo Show.
Welcome back, guys.
It's your girl Mel.
It's your boy Mo.
And if you're new here and you like what you see, make sure to hit that like button.
And if you like what you're seeing and you want to see more, hit that subscribe button.
And if you like what you see, you want to see more, I'm just playing. But also be sure to leave a comment in the comment section and we will be trying to respond. Obviously, we love the feedback, so keep on commenting.
Thank you.
What are we doing today, babe?
Today, we thought we can do a little sit down talk about how our relationship has been since YouTube came along, basically, right?
Oh, yeah. As you guys know, anything that we do, we always want to be transparent and give you guys the real. On today's episode, I know everyone was congratulating us on the 100K.
Thank you guys so
and
much.
We are so appreciative. And these are just little tips and just our experience since taking YouTube serious and going forward and what we want to put out on how it's been for our relationship. How do we get into this?
Man, I don't know.
First off, YouTube has been a big blessing to our family. Honestly, just to have prayers and just well wishes from all around the world, essentially. But with the good, definitely comes some bad. Yeah. What would you say was one of the cons of us having YouTube?
There's a lot of pros, but then cons would be the behind the scenes of, you know, having the video ready, having it recorded and stuff. It takes a lot of time, but then when you post it, it's only like 10 minutes, you feel me? YouTube takes so much our time individually that I know that we weren't able to give that time for each other. You know what I mean?
100%, yeah. So essentially it's like we're still individuals, we're married, we're still taking care of our son, and then balancing YouTube and making sure there's edits being done, we're recorded. We started to, I guess, strain our marriage, not in a way of like, oh my god, we don't like each other, more in a way of like, yo, we're not spending as much time together because we still have to make sure we put out a video, especially when we were doing like 2 videos a week. He has to edit so much that we kind of was like shifted.
But it's kind of like, we knew that had to be done though. It just kind of became a factory, you know what I mean? Like, all right, like, you know, it's Monday, it gets posted, like let's start editing by Tuesday. Like,
we still had fun, we were still doing stuff in the house, but it was like we didn't have good time management when it came to including YouTube into our family life.
Well, also because this is our first child.
Yeah.
And I mean, like, if you guys have a kid, you guys all know how much hands-on you have to be with a kid. And having YouTube and Cairo at the same time, like, you know, because that's when it kind of started, we underestimated how much time both needed.
Yeah, that's why we decided to cut our video to once a week, because you have to have discipline in each area of your life, right? If you're overly doing something in one area, obviously another part of it is going to start to be strained, right? It's not like we was beefing or arguing or doing nothing crazy. It's just more like, yo, we married. Like, this is secondary. Like, this is not a full-time job in the way that we needed it to be. Like, oh, this has to get done in this time frame. So the tip that I think I would have for other people is ensuring that you have discipline and time management to be like, all right, we're gonna put out a video however you do it. Maybe for some people, working around the clock and putting out videos doesn't bother them. I don't know. Do what works for you.
But, you know, you gotta know, like, we're just talking about raising a child and, you know, working on YouTube. That's outside of the relationship that you have to continue with your spouse, as well as for yourself. Like, you need your alone time too. Like, you need a break. You know what I mean? Like, going in hard, like, I'm gonna break down, just continuously working like that.
Yeah, that was our big thing, was ensuring that we still found time for each other and made sure we best friends at the end of the day. And certain times, different entities can drive a wedge in your relationship. Sometimes people think it's people, it can be work, it can be different things. So it was just before, when we had the conversation and we both was on the same page, this is taking a toll. We hardly get to be around each other unless we're editing, because I'm communication was a big factor in that. and I'm really grateful that we were able to see the problem and act on it, and now become proactive so that we're not just reacting and angry, like, oh my god, I thought we would go
frustrated and stuff like, nah, this gotta get out by this day. So it's like we would just have to put away quality time.
Yeah, for sure. Is including those things that are like major for you: prayer, quality time, meditation, whatever it may be, alone time, because even if you're married, you still want your alone time. All those different things, and that when you can now become the best version of yourself to show up, recharge for your family, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like sometimes you do have to make those sacrifices where it's like long nights, or oh, we gotta stay up because we're doing this. But just have fun, but make sure that
it's still in good balance, you know
good, right? That's for sure. Yeah, that was our experience
with having YouTube being part of our marriage.
Yeah, we didn't expect it, so it was nothing you could really plan for or schedule for. It was like you kind of underestimate what you're really getting yourself into.
Yeah.
But I think the biggest thing was realizing what you're getting yourself into and adjusting to make sure we have the proper allocation of our time and still have fun and not make it like, yo, this is getting too much.
Sometimes what I did notice was when we do find a little bit of time that we could spend together, again, like going back to like, yo, let me recharge myself. So like, hey, if you can watch him for like an hour and I can just take a nap, and then we rotate, and by that time it's like we have to get ready for dinner. We have to now like go back to editing. So it's like, yeah, like I thought it was kind of like YouTube was a lot of like a behind the scenes thing. Like, hey, I can just, you know, work from home, blah, blah, blah. But yo, this is definitely like a clock in kind of thing sometimes.
I think people always want to highlight the successes of a thing, but sometimes you have to, like, if we can show or have a preventative way for other people, couples, whoever it may be that want to do the YouTube thing, and we could share with you guys, like, hey, keep this in mind. And who's to say, like, other people might edit faster,
or
they might have better time management. This is just a nugget that we wanted to share with you guys and just say we're extremely appreciative. We're glad that, you know, God allowed us to do this and put out certain things, but also just making sure that it wasn't divisive in our marriage, because you have to always look out for those things no matter what it is. So thank you again for the support.
Now that we're here just talking, I just want to let you guys know I have not forgotten about, I remember on one of our video I said that I kind of want to do like an intro of what we needed to start our YouTube channel, and I feel like there's so many people that may have that question, like, you know, like, how do I start my own YouTube channel? And I've written down like bullets of what I need to do, so just hang on tight, guys. That is coming. Just bear with us because we are moving.
It's a lot of moving parts for us right now, so if you see certain videos and you're like, oh, this is too short, or this is, just keep in mind, like, we got other stuff going on. So we will be in full effect once we're moved and settled and everything like that. If you guys have any questions, especially when it comes to the whole YouTube thing that you want to know, be sure to drop a comment in the comment section below, and we'll be more than happy to answer you once we see it.
Oh, before we head out, just want to let you guys know we are so excited for our next move to
Yes, we are super excited to be moving into such a huge home. This is like a really nice house, and I'm actually looking for interior
designers.
I'm actually looking for interior designers. I'm well with clothes, I know pieces and all that other stuff, but when it comes to really doing a house,
it's a different game.
It's a different game, and sometimes you gotta know your lane. That's not my lane. I want the shebang, so I'm gonna actually hire an interior designer. Mo said it was cool.
I'm super down for that, because I mean, even this home, it's a cool place to hang out. That's about it. But it's not like a home. Like, it doesn't feel like, oh, home. It does feel like home when we come back from a long trip. But that's because it is our home. But you guys know what I'm talking about. You know what I mean? It's like, oh,
we've never, truth, honestly, right? We've never put up like pictures on the wall of our family or nothing. Maybe God knew that this was our assignment here was not gonna be long.
Quick stop.
This was like a pit stop. So we never really got to get in and, you know, get our house how we wanted. But this next house, I'm excited.
So if you guys know, I can't even tell them because they didn't have location.
Well, maybe if you know a virtual interior designer, drop their name, tell them to come look at this video, that we're actually looking for somebody, because I know people can practically do anything virtually these days.
I mean, we bought this home virtually. It's not metaverse, but we bought it like literally. We have never stepped foot, but yeah.
But it's gonna be fun. We're excited about the move. At first, I'm not gonna lie, I was like, now I'm really happy.
Me too. I can't wait to start like a good routine going over there in.
We're gonna let you guys know obviously later on where we're at, but just be patient with us.
I've actually seen the correct answer in the comments here and there a little bit.
Yeah, we've seen it. We just never confirmed for you guys if that was the correct answer or not, because we play a lot. We play too much actually. But that's the way of life. That's how you keep healthy, fit, focused. Cairo is sleeping. For those who are gonna ask, where is Cairo? He is taking a nap. We'll be sure to add like a cute little video of him for this week, right somewhere.
Now.
Come here. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come here. Come here. Come here. Come here. There you go. There you go.
It's your girl Mel.
It's your boy Mo. Peace.
1, 2, 3, 4. Tune in next week to the MelnMo Show.